So, hello everybody. Today I'm testing something new, so I will just stream me creating a co-op mission. And I don't know how many parts this one will have, and if it's even remotely interesting for you guys, but I'm doing my best. So, in some other videos I talked about creating a co-op campaign or co-op maps at least, and that's what I will do right now. So, but first I need to test some things, because I'm not sure if my ideas work like I'd like them to. So I need to test some things first, and for that I will first create an example map, and I like starting with the 512 by 512 map. Albeit maybe 256 is enough. Oh, that's quite large, but let's like 512, just to be sure. And the main area should be water in this case. So let's use water. We have no border area because I don't want any border. Okay, so that's the first thing I need. And I want to test something that allows me building a harbor. So I want to have a coastal line like this. And I will place a harbor building or a harbor spot there. So I can place, for example, one player here, which should be enough to build a harbor on that spot. And the other harbor spot will be right next to it. But I want my ship to take a route like this. Oh, that's not working. Undoing stuff. So I could for sure just block these areas. That would look really ugly. So I'm trying something else. And I will create an invisible, well, for testing it will be visible, but I will create an invisible barrier. So this doesn't need to be nice. I just want to block off the seafaring area. And I also want to test something else, because depending on how this ship sails, and I hopefully can control that one, I will later hopefully be able to also land up here if I remove an object. So that's basically my test map for now. And let's save it. Yoda, Cardinal 1, .vld. So the name should be Pirate Tavern. So now that I got the map file, I can go to my maps folder, and now we have the co-op model01.vld. Oh, no folder. We need a new text document, which we will call co-op01.lua. So, this video isn't really about how to program in Lua, So I tried to explain stuff I'm doing, but I probably won't explain everything. So let's copy stuff together, so I don't have to rewrite it. I don't need translations for now, but I will just keep the basic layout. So this should be 2 then. Oh no, it should be a normal bracket. So that's for translations. That's not needed for now. Well, we will probably need on settings ready. But let's start with on first start, which is the function that is called when first starting the game. And I also want to write the custom function. And that should be a pretty simple function, which is just... So, I want a function, but it's just take paint. I want a function that allows me to either create such a line or such a line. So either x, so this is only so y is constant, for example 2, while x is whatever. While on the other one, y is not constant, but x is, for example, 4. So I've never been good at math, but let's think about what variables we do need. So we need, for example, start x, start y. No, is it y? Yeah, it's y. And end x and y. Step x, step y. So let's think about if this is smart for what I'd like it to do. I think it's a bit over-engineered. So we will just take a start x and a start y. Add a length. Well, and then we will just add, well, I think step x and step y have been a good idea. So now we can do for, oh damn, I always forget how for loops work in Lua. So let's hope I have one here, which I can copy. Great. So we have a length. Let's think about if this is even working. So for example, if I add a step x of 2, then I don't think this would work even. Well, let's don't think about it. So we want to add the length, and then we open the documentation. And we want to add static object. So let's put that one aside. So we add start x plus I step x, and for y we do the same with y. So if I set, for example, 0 for y and 1 for x, this will be a straight line going down. If I set -1 for x, it's going up. So that should hopefully work. So, and we use a size of 1. I think the file 0xff is okay for now. Okay, so that should work. And now we need to find an ID. And I've got some old folder on my desktop, so where my old desktop, which has the map 0 set. Oh no, that's the wrong one. We should have a different one. Yes, I could use a map viewer, but well, I'm a bit lazy. So I could use any object. Later I will use a more invisible object, like I think there's something like this one down here, which basically, oh no, that's not the one. That's a flag. Well, I think there's some object that is basically, or some shadow, that's basically just empty. And that's the one I will use for that line. Anyway, let's use this one. So just take the ID 59, put it in here, and well, on first start, let's just create a line. So we need a start X, so I want that my ship is taking this road up here. So I'm taking that position, which is 176.71. So we have a length. So now I've got a problem. Now I have to calculate the length myself. Well, I should have programmed a better function. But the length should be 29. Step X is 0 because we just want a vertical line. And step Y is 1. Oh, and we should probably give the object ID as a variable rather than in the size as well. So this one should create a straight line. If I start this one in RTTR now. So let's see. Let's turn off this music. And let's see if my script is even loading. So what did I call it? Pirate Tavern. Great. Oh, script failed loading, damn me. Unexpected symbol near line 13. Unexpected symbol? Oh, you don't make brackets, do you? Oh, damn. Yeah, well, that's not how Lua's working. Silly me. So, this one should work now. So, damn, I forgot something. I also want to add the same static object to block the upper harbor spot, so I can later unblock it, which is 176.68. That 68. Don't forget this comma. So this should block hopefully this harbor spot. My ship should go way around. And well, if that's working, I will continue with my script. Because when I placed my first harbor, I want to remove the invisible barrier and also enable the upper harbor spot. Something like, well, my captains are drunk, it seems. So script is loading, that's great. Well, let's use Fog of War and check it out. It crashed. What happened? Attempt to call at static object. Yeah, because it's RTT. Ah, it's static object. So let's start the game again. Ah, damn, I disabled changing the options. Damn. Isn't it called static object? Oh, yeah, yeah. It's called static object. It's RTTR, but it's RTTR get word. It's static object. Alright. So, let's try again. So, looks like my line is working. Let's build a harbor and a shipyard. And increase the game speed. Don't need that right now. Because I don't know how ships react to adding non-static objects. Oh, and I can test something else. How far can the lookout tower look? Because I don't know it. Oh damn! I should have not used water in this area, because my shipyard might place a ship in this sea rather than this sea. Ah, damn me. Ah, let's see. We will try it. If not, I have to change the map. Ah, damn me. Well, you can look quite far. I have to check on the range. Because I will need that one later. So, let's alter the map. Because I failed. So, that should work. You want to do the same thing again? Yes. So let's use jumping. So in my perfect world, my expedition would go this way around, scout this harbor spot, but land there, and I should only have one option. Oh no, that's there. Okay, well that works as well. Not as I expected it, but it should work just the same. So I need to keep that in mind, but later this whole connection will be blocked with a river, so it would rather look like something like this. But since, well, my first test should be working, because if this ship wants to start an expedition here, it hopefully needs to go the way around as well. So let's see. Maybe it just goes through those. Yeah, it does. Well, that's unfortunate. That's not what I expected. So, this means... But do ships also ignore, for example... I mean, if I'd placed, for example... something like this here. Oh, it can go through there, can't it? Wait a minute. Am I just retarded? No. This is not a straight line, this is a blocking line. You can't go through there normally. So either ships are ignoring objects on sea, or ships are ignoring dynamically placed objects, which would be pretty unfortunate, because, well, part of that idea depends on it. So let's save this map again. Change the script and change the object size, because funnily I can't use the other harbor spot, so that worked. Well, let's change the object size to 2, maybe that helps. And test it again. So that should be a harbor building. Shipyard. Sawmill. Jump to game frame. 3,500. Increase game speed. Jump to, I don't know, 5,000. Okay, so it's More like 5,500. And then maybe like 15,000. Okay, my ship is done. Oh, it even goes over granite. I didn't know that. So ships completely ignore objects. Huh. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. So this is not working as I hoped it would. So we have to check out something else. So let's just comment those lines. So I've got an idea to fiddle around this one, since objects seem to not interfere with ships. I will try something else. So I will not block this one in the beginning. But I will block it as soon as the player finds it. So PXY, PSN, that's okay. Only for player 0. So if x gly 176 and y 68, then oh, I just said this one. Well, let's try it again. Just for the sake of it, maybe an object of size 2 blocks ships, not 1. And well, in that case we block the harbor spot on top. And we initially, that's the trick, and we initially block this one down here. 181. And as soon as we explore the one on top, we will unblock the lower one. So this should, in theory, allow my ship to go up and then to go down again. So maybe that works. And yes, I'm fully aware that this requires quite some messages, so the player does understand what's happening around him. So my idea is to have a story like, well, my sailors, how are they called? My captains, oh yeah, my captains. My captains seem to be drunk. Yeah, well, whatever. What happened here? What happened there? How could I break that one? By setting the object size to 2, it only places 1? Well, I'm confused. Well, well, I'm not sure what happened there. What happened to my line? Anyway, I don't need it, so it's not important, but still, this could be used to block paths off. Don't know for which reason, but... So, we can go top. We explore this area. And now we can't do anything. Huh. So blocking this one worked, but unblocking the lower one didn't work. Well, let me build a fortress here and check that out. The object should be still there, that's okay. I can't go there. Why not? Ah, I added a static object. I think that's the problem. It's not static object to remove it, but it should be at env object. So now it's just a small static object. Anyway, I still don't understand why this line isn't working anymore. Okay. Whatever that message should tell me. So no need to test this one, but the env object should work. Do we even get a message that we reached our destination? Let's see. Hey, the same thing again. Shipyard. Sawmill. Yacht. 3,500. Ship. 5,000. Increase game speed. I should have probably used some other object. So I see it's working, but well, for example the screen bar. Anyway. So I should have jumped. 10,000. Okay. So the jumping feature is really great. So we should go up. Okay, that's working. It crashed! Add env object, no matching object. Bird shipping? Oh, you hear my birds chirping? That's crazy. But I can close my window. So now they are gone, those crazy birds. So environment objects don't have a parameter for a size because, well, they don't have a size. So I crashed the game again by using functions wrongly. So as you see, I often forget how things work and just have to reinvent everything again. And that's what I'm doing. So, shipyard, sawmill. Increase game speed. 5,500. Expedition. 11,000. And send our ship off. So now a message would appear. Oh, he seems drunk. Oh, do I get a message that's our ship? Oh yeah, great. So and now we can go down and reach that other spot. And this should work. So by using that way I can, well, that's rather something funny than something else, but so I just want the player to go up and down for fun reasons. I really hoped I could send a ship on a long route, but this doesn't seem to work. Well, I'm still inclined, so I don't need this one anymore. This one can be removed. Command this one. So I still want to try and check out if using larger objects helps. So 177.99. And 98. So let's check if objects sized 2 do work. I sadly don't think so, but should try it anyway. So and if anybody's wondering, this is a Settler 7 soundtrack. I just felt like hearing it today. So I am not able to go anywhere now. Oh yeah. So even size 2 objects are completely ignored. Well, that's sad. Alright, so I got a workaround for what I wanted to achieve. It's not the same, because I really wanted the ship to go like rounds and stuff like that, and then just land. But that's sadly not working. So I have to go with this one. The next interesting thing I need to check is how far can a lookout tower scout. So this one is on. 174, 116, and the maximum point he can scout is... Well, you can't see this one, so it seems it's 19 nodes. So 183 by 135. So yeah, it's 19 by 19 nodes around, it looks like. Because I need this one for my second test part. It should be probably something I will use later. So let's create a nice area. So it will be a bit mountainish, something like that. And I want the enemy to only spot the player's harbor spot. So it's something like this. How it will look. So the player should be 3. So let's put it there. This should allow the AI to build a harbor. Well, maybe there. Okay, so that should work. And then it's able to build barracks there. And I want the AI, and that's pretty hard to accomplish when using the AI, to have some island, maybe like this. Yeah, well, that's looking good. And I want to let it build a lookout tower there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, well, whatever. I think, well, we can calculate it, can't we? It's 256. No, it's 375 plus 19. So that's 394. So my player should have a harbor building here. So, since that's not a final map, that's okay for now, to just have something ugly. So whatever. So harbor building, that's okay, that's okay. Let's put player 2 here. Alright. So, well, maybe put him there. So because I want the AI to build a lookout tower here, but I don't think it's working. Well, maybe it is. So let's think about how we will script the AI. So we have to disable buildings for the AI. So let's have a look at the documentation. Disable building, enable all buildings, disable all buildings. So we need an RTTR, get player, and I forgot if it's 0 or 1 based. I think it's 0 based, isn't it? Yeah, it's 0 based, I'm sure. So our third player is player 2, and we disable all buildings, since player 2 will be an AI always. And then we enable a building. So let's check documentation for constants. BLD, he can build a looker tower. Well, the AI doesn't care for enabling or disabling buildings. So don't send a message. We will allow the AI to build one harbor building. And well, that's it for now. I don't want the AI to do more for now. Although maybe I will add more. And we will allow the AI to... Damn, I forgot what I wanted to add. Looker tower, harbor building. Oh, I want to set an action for the AI, so construction order. I'm never sure if this works as I expected to, but well, I'm trying it anyway. So I want the AI to place a building, a looker tower at 256, 375. Well, I think the AI will build a harbor building anyway, so... But I will try and build load anyway. 256, 371. So that should work for the AI. Now I need to find out how I allow changing settings. Luckily, I have a folder with some example scripts. And I think this one allows changing everything. Hopefully. I have to change this one later, but that should allow me to do just and change just everything I like to change. So did I save the map? Not sure. So let's check. So what I hope the AI will do is the following. I hope... Oh well, the AI can't do anything right now, can it? And I added an error. Again. So what did I do wrong? Line 38. Oh. That's correct. So we will disable fog of war for now. So we can have a look at the red AI. Okay, it built pretty funny path. I don't really understand why it would build stuff like that, but anyway. Okay, so anyway, this works great. Let's jump to 5,000. And check what spots we occupy. I hope just something like this. 260. Yeah, so 360 and 68. So we can now use the on occupy event. So P is level 2. So that's scripting for player 2. So just take 261, 368. So, and now we will allow our AI to build more buildings. I'm a bit confused that the AI doesn't start an expedition right away. Because I really hoped the AI would do this. Well, anyway, it's not that important. Is it? No, it's not. Because I actually don't want the AI to start an expedition. But anyway, so I want to enable buildings, and I wanted to enable the barracks, and I wanted to enable the... Where is it? Not harbor building, but what's his name? Shipyard. Shipyard. And well, I want a barracks there. And let's just check out if the AI built a shipyard without my doings. So let's put player 2 here. So save map. All right. Script changed. Should work fine. Damn me. What did I do wrong? Oh, I missed an end. That's okay. No, not on the high seas. Not on the high seas. I want my pirate tavern. Hard AIs. Also player 2 will be a player. So that's still working. So the AI should be able... Oh, what happened? Did I swap players? And I forgot? Well, maybe. Anyway, the AI should be able to scout me down here. Okay, so that's hopefully the barracks. Because the AI needs a barracks to attack me. And that's a shipyard. I'm a bit confused why the AI doesn't start expeditions. What's building 2 shipyards? Well, okay. I think I can work with that. It's not that important. So that's near harbor, because I want the AI to actually attack a harbor building here, because this player down here won't be able to scout up here, but he needs his ally to scout this area. But I don't understand why the AI is not starting an expedition. Just because there's no harbor it can occupy. Well, that could even help me more. So I hope that this lookout tower helps the AI to attack me. Yeah, but I think I will just give the AI only 1 ship, right? Not 2. Okay, so that's working. The AI will just attack me, and I really hope the AI only attacks my harbor building. Oh no! The AI did what I expected it to do. Oh! Why can he do that? Well, that's not fair. Damn. Okay. So, let's try something. We are playing that map, but with dummies. Using classic settlers 2, because I don't understand how he's able to attack me. So, I should be able to jump to player 3 and build my own lookout tower and my own shipyard. And by jumping to player 2 I can also build a shipyard. So we got 5,000. Okay, so that's really unfortunate. I honestly thought that the AI is not able to attack me if they haven't spotted this harbor spot. So that's why I wanted the AI to build the lookout tower here. And that lookout tower should enable it to attack this harbor spot. But sadly... Oh, I'm an idiot. Aren't I? I played with the whole map visible. So yeah, it was surely able to attack me. Yeah, well, that's just retarded of me. Okay, so let's fight again. But without seeing everything. So that should be an hard AI. I want to play at that position. Okay, so. So now at some point I should be attacked by the AI, which I can't do anything about because, well, I will give this player actually no lookout tower and no scouts, so he's not able to scout this harbor spot, which requires the other player to build the lookout tower and actually scout the harbor spot and barracks for your friend. At least that's my idea. So let's see if it's working. So sadly I can't now change my vision. Well, I could have put a dummy and player 1 in a team and then switch to the dummy. And since team vision is shared, that should work. But now I will just wait and have a look if the AI attacks me. So this area is then already nearly perfectly shaped because the AI is only able to view this spot. So the player could build like a barracks there, and then the AI would probably also attack the barracks. So you can just work around losing that harbor. Yeah, well, now it's funny. Now we just wait and check if we see something. So oh, great, we have been attacked. So that's the idea. And of course, the player will have to go a long way up to this point. And only then he will be able to build that harbor. So he is slower than the AI. Much slower. And now the AI shouldn't be able to attack me. Just check it. Yeah, great. So if I rebuild that harbor building, because, well, I may not have paid attention. The AI will just attack it again and destroy it. So now I'd have to wait until my friend, who will be somewhere here, scouts from top the mountain. So this will become more like a mountain area with some mountains around. And of course snow. So the player on top can build a lookout tower here. So something like there. So the player from down here can then finally attack up here after his friend has scouted this area for him. So something like this. So we can build a lookout tower there. And yeah, so well, that's nearly how this area should look like in the end. Of course, I want to make it look a bit nicer than it is looking right now. But that's the basic idea. So something like that. Maybe some of those sprinkles. Well, that's all I wanted to do for today. Test those two mechanics. And I'm pretty happy it worked out so well. Because it's working exactly how I'd like to work. At least this part. Not the one up here. That's not working as I expected it to work, but well, I can work around this. So that's probably something like how I will leave it. Because we shouldn't have much building space over here. It should look quite barren. So yeah, something like that should be enough then. And then I will have to tinker around with the AI, because it's quite a mess how they build roads. But yeah, well, we'll find a way around that. So this area down here will be a bit swampy. And connected to this area later. So yeah, that's it for now. Please let me know if you'd like it, if you like this format. And if you are also interested in the upcoming parts of this one. Because, well, the next part is creating the map, which will be pretty flat in the beginning. And after that, I need to add more scripting. So the player will go something like this. Yeah, well, that's something for later. So, thanks everyone for watching, and see you around. Hope you liked it. And liked the upcoming parts then.